Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, we have a new leader in the House and a new majority, and next week they're going to begin their legislative activity with a stunt. It's a stunt they're bringing out here to pretend that they're repealing the Accountable Care Act that was passed in the last session. They know it won't pass the Senate. They know the President isn't going to accept it, so it is being done simply for their base. Now, I object to doing stunts like this when they affect real people's lives. I just would ask you to, for a minute, consider what the repeal of this means to middle-class families in this country. I'm a physician. There are other physicians on the floor. They know how this repeal will affect people in this country. In September, we already had go into effect the ability of families to put their children on their health insurance up to the age of 26. This repeal will say if you've got a 25-year-old who has cystic fibrosis and is on your health care plan and getting their medications through their health care plan, we're going to take it away from you. That's what they're saying in this. They're saying for pre-existing conditions, if you are trying to get a health care plan and your wife or your son or you have a pre-existing condition, you can be denied by an insurance company. We have already passed a law that says that can't happen. It went in September. And yet the Republicans are going to come out here and say to the middle class in this country, we're going to take away your protection against insurance companies denying you coverage. And it goes on and on and on. But I want to focus on one particular part of this bill. This bill has the largest middle-class tax cut in history. The largest tax cut for the middle class in history. Because the tax cuts in this health care bill to help the middle class are used for giving credits to people when they buy insurance. People buy insurance, they get a tax credit. It is the largest one in history. Let me say that again so you get it. They are going to vote next week. They're going to stand out here with a straight face and vote to repeal the largest middle-class tax cut in the history of this great nation. It will be worth $110 billion that they will take away from the middle class. Now, a few weeks ago, we passed a tax bill out of here, and we had to give tax cuts to people who make millions and millions of dollars. Millions. They said, if you don't give the tax cuts to the rich, we're not going to give them to the middle class. The entire Republican caucus voted against tax cuts unless millionaires got it. Well, we should have learned from that this repeal will be just more of the same. Take $110 billion away from the middle class by taking a repeal of this law. You don't have to take it from me. This isn't me making this up. Families USA, which is a nonpartisan group, has put out this information, and everybody understands it. Now, upstairs in the Rules Committee right now, I could be up there talking, but I decided I'd talk here first, and then I'll go up there and try and get this amendment offered in the bill that will be on Friday. Allison Swartz and Gwen Moore are up there already working on this, but it would prevent repeal effort from increasing taxes on moderate income or low income individuals, including through the elimination of tax credits for health care premiums as provided under the health care reform law. We would exempt that one part out of the repeal. I don't know what success I'll have up there, but we'll go and try, because it's worth trying. It's worth pointing out how absolutely unthinking it is, a mindless thing to come out here with this repeal. And I yield back the balance of my time.